Okay, so today we are doing the Jaecoo J7. As you can see it in this lovely color, and we're going to tell you all about it. So welcome to Going Places, and enjoy this entertaining video. Okay, so aesthetically, I think this is very pleasing. I love how the headlights, from a front perspective, got your integrated headlights, your daytime running lights, very nice grille, and also very nice color, I must say. Very interesting. I think there's 5 colors that they do come in, so that's quite nice. This is the entry level that we're currently test driving. But you do get 3 levels. Yes, so the range kicks off 19-inch wheels, and your side profiles. As you come closer to the car, it will also unlock itself, and then the handles will pop out. Like now, I just opened it, and then it's a very nice and easy open. So I'm just quickly going to get in. I think from a first point, just also getting your seating position, nice seating position, good seats, good support, and it's a comfortable place to be. Okay. So, looking at the steering wheel, nice chunky, nice to have a flat bottom. It's very nice to feel in your hand, and yeah, functionality, easy buttons to press, so that's quite nice. You can see the nice and easy touch on the hand. I think everything's quite close, easy to reach. Then just from a normal instrument cluster point, I think if this is the not the biggest screen in the industry currently for a car, I would be surprised. The lovely big screen. So yeah, and Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so all your functionality. Everything's also, it doesn't have any physical buttons, so everything's done through the screen. You do have some shortcut buttons in your control area that you can use, but predominantly everything is done through your touch screen for your air conditioning, and as well as for your radio, and yeah, if you want to use your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. So yeah, I think all in all, a very nice place to be. I really love also, if you think it's like almost gives you like probably not good to say, but a Jeep interior vibe with the ruggedness on the door handles. But yeah, everything is nice to touch, nice area, yeah. Pleasantly surprised, and I think a nice place to be. Just lastly, also touching on the gear lever, fairly simple. Forward all the way is your reverse, moving it back is your drive, park's a button, fairly simple, and yeah, all good. Okay, so getting into the back seat, nice large door, opens quite nice and wide. Well, getting comfortable, yeah, very nice. Also, like in the front, quite nice support on the seat. Again, your ruggedness from a door point. I think just all in all, it's a nice place to be. I don't know, I like it. Also helps to have an air vent in the back. You do have some charging points, a USB-C and a USB-A, so that's also quite nice. So the back seat, people can do and have the occupants charging their phones. Just also to mention, it does have a Sony sound system in the car, and from what I heard, it sounds quite good. So that's quite nice. So, looking at the boot, it's an automatic tailgate. That's also, I think, something good to have these days. And also, I think from this price point, I mean, that's, I would say, a luxury that not all cars do have. 412 liters cargo space. Yeah, decent size. You do have your boot cover. If you want to close something on the, or hide something, that's also help. Spare, or if you do get stuck somewhere, you can change your tire. But yeah, I think it's not the biggest, but I think it's definitely a fairly decent size boot. And yeah, load a bag or two. So the Jaecoo range kicks off with the Vortex, middle of the range is the Glacier, and then lastly, the top of the range is your Inferno, and that adds things like your heads-up display, all-wheel drive, 360 camera, so some nice touches. It also, the range kicks off at about 549,000, and it goes up to 679. I would say, which is fairly good price if you look at what that's quite a competitive market at the moment, with your familiar ones like your RAV4, your VW Tiguan. So yeah, and I would say from a practicality and from a drivability, I think this is a very much a big competitor in that market. So yeah, would be interesting to see in the long run how this compares and it does against those competitors. So the fuel consumption from the car ranges between 7 to 7.8, probably depending on the model that you do get. But for this size of car and that level of consumption, I would say that's decent. I think one of the things that the Chinese market was struggling a bit in the past was the fuel consumption that was normally high. Even with the good performance, the fuel consumption normally suffered. But I would say, looking at this, that's something that they took into consideration, and it looks promising from that point. It's got 3 driving modes: Eco, Comfort, and Sport. Like you can hear, it tells you what it's in. Sport. And Sport, you can feel how it kicks down and pushes you into the seat. That 145 kilowatts, 290 Newton meters of torque, that really, you can feel comes alive in the Sport mode. But I would say for fuel consumption, probably use the Eco mode. And you do feel the difference. It does die a bit down, tone it down, but it's still, decent.